All right, well, I'll try that. I'll try and send out the link for that. And then, okay, hold on. There's that. Okay. Okay, there you go. Mhm. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Where the hell did? All right. All right, we're getting close to being able to mark out our orb here. Man, I'm hungry as hell right now. All right, if you guys got any questions, let me know over on either YouTube or TikTok. What's good, Toxic? Jesus. Yo, what up, Silo? All right, I can't watch the TikTok chat, unfortunately. But yeah, boys. So I do want to start getting a poll together of people who want to option or want to futures trade. I've been getting into it recently. I want to show you guys what my accounts look like here. I've been playing around with some, intentionally blowing a few evals so I can get as much practice as possible. But like on where we're at right now, we're looking pretty good. I'm still waiting to pass an eval before we start doing our alerts, just so I can understand how everything works. But we've been pretty successful. We have a bunch of good futures traders in as well. And as you guys can see, like been doing well. 100% win rate over here on 7 trades today. I would say that's pretty decent. Um, yeah, so we're chilling. I'm actually going to take a screenshot of that for good luck. So, I'll put. No. Yeah, no, it's nothing at all. 2 days and then 3 days over here. And this one I'm 61%, but small sample size, and I'd been fucking around. Last night we were scalping gold with Wolf, so yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I want to get my sample size up because I don't have enough sample size to be able to. There's still some push and pull that I have to do with like figuring things out. But as we do get closer to that, I want to start getting more people in the future so that we can be able to trade everything. Because like I was saying yesterday, if the market's slow, we might as well trade futures. If the market's moving well, we might as well trade options. I think it'd be a lot smarter and a lot safer if we, went to the side that favored us most. All right, so if anybody's going to be taking the orb, there's one thing that I want to happen for puts. I'm going to wait until we get a 5-minute I'm going to get entries but I'm going to wait for a 5-minute candle close below this black line, which is yesterday's low. We have some decent touch points. I think we break this low, but I'm not going to get a full position until we break that. Just because yesterday's low could be pretty strong. I think that we could go lower, but other than Microsoft, everything looks okay. Um, all right. If anybody got any questions for me, let me know. We have a chat here, and if you click on the top right here, there's a chat. You guys can ask any questions that you need. You guys can also. I prefer if you guys just ask in the chat, but if you guys do have a question, you can unmute real quick and just ask it. As long as we don't have a bunch of people overlaying, but I want to make sure I can answer any question. If anybody has any question on orb, someone else probably has a similar question, so just ask the question so we can answer it for everybody. All right. Oh no. Ugh. Ugh. On gold. Let's see. I don't hate this. Off opening price. You have opening price or below. I actually do like this long. I might look at it on. Let me go look on it. Look at it on futures. I mean, honestly, I don't hate this at all. I would prefer to take this on futures, but if we hold above opening price, I don't hate it. Yeah. I also think, boys, if we get we're already rejecting off of opening price. Oh, dude, this sickness has been killing me, bro. Jeez, I know, dude. All right. Jeremy's looking at 287 gold puts. Now that we broke low. Or 387. Yeah. Yeah. I'm watching him. He's saying he's looking at 387 gold puts, but I'm not too interested. If anything, I'm taking something off the orb, but I don't think I'm gonna take either here. Gold looks a little interesting. Definitely looks more bearish than bullish though. Yeah, but you're coming right back down into golden zones. It's like hard to say. All right, hell yeah, baby. Let's get this chop going, dude. Woo! Yeah. Yes, our. We're just gonna have to wait for QQQ to play out, boys. Woo! Wait for this chop. All right. Well, while we're chopping, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. All right, we actually got to move. Perfect. As y'all know, we wait. We are not in yet. I will look to get entries off of a retest. Yeah, those gold puts would have cooked. Why is M and Q not moving? Like, all right. See, this is why I'm not taking this. We're coming up on some resistance, so I don't want to take anything until we have clear confirmation. See, this is why we don't take. This is exactly why we don't take, guys, until we see a break and close. Because now we could easily just run back to the top side. I mean, very easily. All right. All right. All right. We have news in 5 minutes. Does anybody know what that news is? What do we have? U.S. ISM services PMI impact. We'll see. So I'm not going to take anything until after this news in 5 minutes. No reason to. Just wondering how delayed is the YouTube live? I, I don't know. I don't know. There's TikTok as well. Try that, or just be one of the first 50 in the VC. You know, I do my best to try and get everybody the plays. I can only do so much. If you don't like the delay on YouTube, join up on the voice channel sooner. Um, you know. All right. Bad green on the day in the Porto. We're trading off a midline at orb right now. And opening price. This is another area where I could see us rejecting. If we get poor news, oh, we're going to have a great time with puts. Me? Bro, that gold trade would have been crazy. Hell yeah. All right. Bro. We got to find a way to pass the time in these lives, bro. Gotta find a way to pass the time in these lives, bro. We got too much chop. I'm about to start a talent show, bro. Every morning, we're gonna have a talent show. Everybody's got to show off their talent. Winner gets a free month of premium. Anything to pass the time of the chop, bro. Shit is horrendous. Ugh. Literally. Yeah. What y'all trying to watch today? Rush Hour? What a call. Really? All right, we got Palantir calls. Wow, wait. Why are we like mega bullish all of a sudden on everything? Okay, I like the way we're looking on things. We're at least we're seeing some jumps. Oh, while I have everybody in here, While I have everybody in here, let me make sure not to dox myself. Guys, I want to be able to show off this account for you guys. Hold on. Wait, let me make sure I'm not showing this one. Bro, Fidelity is so ass. Temporarily unavailable. What the fuck are you talking about? All right, everybody go look at the screenshot that I sent a few texts ago in the public chat. If you guys want to see a breakdown on that portfolio, let me know. I have a small cap portfolio that's up 130% this year. It's up over 400% in the last 2 years. I assume you guys would be pretty interested in that. It's just under 100 grand right now. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. I don't see why anybody wouldn't be, so I'm probably going to make that video anyways. But really just a heads up that you guys have a banger video on the way. Snow has earnings soon? What? All right, all right, all right, all right. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. If we reject off this, we can easily take a put as well. So wait until we see something good here. Yeah, I want to wait and see a candle close. 2 minutes left. We could easily slide right back below. I mean, we look good, but I want to make sure first. Because we could hit pre-market low and then just dump. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely bullish here, but I want to see us reject off pre-market, hold orb. We'll get an entry on orb. Get ready for 623 calls. Get ready for them. Do not enter them, but get ready for them. If we come back down and rip this, this is the position we're looking to take. All right, boys. Y'all looking for anything off? Are y'all looking at anything for MNQ? All right, here we go. This is a really good hold. This is a really, really good hold. I'm going to definitely look for an entry. If we can get a break, if we can get the pullback, beautiful. You can take these SPY calls. We just got SPY alerts. You can take those. That works. I don't hate these either. I would personally, I would wait for a pullback or don't go full size, but I think we do work up. Markets do look really, really bullish here. You guys can get starters on 623 calls for QQQ or for SPY. I'm choosing QQQ. I'm pulling it up right now. Let's see. These are currently at 91 cents, 89 cents. So let's see. All right, all right, all right. I'm here. I watched it slip by. So this is where I'd look to get in. I'd look to start getting in here at 80 cents. 80 cents a con. I want to make sure that we hold these this green line right here. That's the main point. We're going to hold orb. This is why we wait for the retest, and now we get our entries. We don't get our entries right when the candle closes at the top. Very important. Okay. Because just like we have done in the past, we can easily break back down into this orb, which would suck. And that's fine. So we'll see if we get the chop, or we'll see if we'll get the goods. Once we bounce and hold, I'll get a full position. If we're not going to bounce and hold, that's fine. I'm in 5 cons right now at 79. These cons right now are at 70, so you're down 73. So I'm down 30 bucks. 40 bucks, sorry. PMI came back positive, better than projected. Sweet. Hey. Might be too much volume already for me. All right. What a candle here. Now I would be looking to get my entries once we close this candle. I'll get full entries here. I'll enter another 10. Finish with 15 cons. But as of now, if we stay below this, then we just take the small loss. It'd be about a $50 loss. But that's what you do. The win here would be well over $300. If we're able to get a full position, it would be well over 700. Probably honestly 1,000. And then the loss would be about 50 bucks. So it's that is what your risk reward should look like. And that's how I do it, because that's the smartest way. Wait for your confirmation. And then once we get a full contract, if we break back through after retesting and holding, I'd be surprised. So I'd be fine taking the $200 loss, and risking about 1,000. So, or risking to make about 1,000, and only losing 200. That's well worth it to me. But if we do close in between this or in this, I'm not very bold. We'll see. We'll see. If we're not going to hold this, that's not good, and we'll see. But as of now, we're fine. What you looking at here, Connor? Okay. Okay. PMI came back positive, just a heads up. I don't think it's going to matter that much, but just letting you know. PMI came back positive, just a heads up. Yeah. All right. I'm out. Easy loss here on 50 bucks. Not a big deal. That is why we wait. All right, took a $60 loss. I'm fine with that when our profit would have been well over $1,000 once again. Once again. What do you guys mean? I alerted this. What are you guys talking about? What? All right. All right. Let's see what happens here. I think we could easily take puts back down into this gap if we're gonna turn that way. But markets have been so shit recently. Doing the best you can with these shitty ass markets. Small losses, huge wins. I think we could enter small shorts if we do pull up right between this gap. All right. I'm gonna wait and be patient, and then we'll take something here. This chop is just. What are you gonna do, bro? Y'all remember 2 weeks ago when we had good market structure and orb every single day was like fucking 1,000%? When do we get that back? When did the market start moving good again? Holiday season is always the worst for market movement. Motherfuckers taking days off and shit. Dude, Wolf trade 70% on gold. That was a fire trade. Willie got 40% on Tesla. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, the boys ripped today in perm. Everything but the fucking orb. All right, we'll see what happens off the opening price here. Could give a decent bounce off opening price. That'd be nice. Oh, I'm about to sit down. You're gonna close your here on the 5 minute. If we come back up, hit close or line, that'd be very, 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 very good. Gold is. Let me check it. Let me peep it. See if it comes back down, hits or fall some more. I don't like that. I just like that either. What? What? For future. Fine. Hell yeah, boys. Oh, what you ripping? Longs here don't look bad at all. Price action is nuts. Q is bouncing off of ice and fib right now. Oh, what did you take? Are you a little scalping, John? Yeah, I see. We're just going live. See an opportunity. Shit is because this shit. I'm about to start just only going live once I see them. Yeah, I mean, you know what to do. Can I make the all out again? No.